This is Jennifer, Younique presenter. I have just washed my face and took a shower for the night, and I was going to show you how to do the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara before I go to bed, um, because I have a lot of people who have been asking about it and really just need to see a how-to video. So I'm going to do that for you guys tonight. When you get your mascara, it comes in a little case like this, and it's really, I love the texture of this little box. But anyways, it almost looks like an eyeglass box. When you open it up, it has two tubes in it, the gel and the fibers. It will also have directions whenever you purchase your mascara, whether you get it from someone that's carrying it in stock or on the site. It will have directions in the little case for you. But they recommend that you put on a cheap mascara. However, I've never used cheap mascara. I've always used Mary Kay. So I'm going to use my Mary Kay, which is what I've always used previously. So you just start, and if you'll bear with me, I'm going to use my webcam as my mirror. I'm also going to use my foundation compact to help me, because it's dark and everybody's asleep around here. So anyways, you put your mascara on as you normally would. Now I usually wear a thick line of eyeliner on the top and the corner of my eye, but I'm not doing all that before bed. But anyways, I figured I would at least do my eyelashes. So this is what my eyes look like with regular mascara, just that one eye. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. I know this is probably really strange, and I don't have my eyebrows filled in, so y'all just gonna have to get over it. It is bedtime in the Whiteville. Okay. Now I have really chubby cheeks. When I smile, my cheeks push my eyes in. So just FYI, if you have cheeks like this, you may only want to put your regular mascara on the bottom, because if you sweat like I do, I sweat profusely all the time. Anyways, if you sweat like I do, it will smudge and run down your eyes if you have these cheeks. If you don't have these cheeks, then go for it. But I did wear the fiber lash on my eyes today on the bottom, and they did pretty good. But when I'm really hot and really aggravated, and if I'm laughing a lot, it's not gonna do quite like I want it to. Okay, so I'm done with my regular mascara, and if I can get the screen to show you, this is what it usually looks like. Okay, and that's with my Mary Kay that I've always used. Alright, so I'm going to do the fiber lash. And what I usually do is hold them both in my hands like this when I'm putting them on. Alright, so you start with the transplanting gel, and you get it nice and lathered up. The brush is almost like an hourglass. So I'm going to use my little compact here to help me do this. You do the transplanting gel first, and you just get it real good in there. And it's okay if you kind of tap your eyelid with it. You can get a Q-tip and wipe it off. It's no big deal. Okay, so I got the transplanting gel on, and now I'm putting on the fibers. And you want to start it from mid to tip. You don't want to get close to your eyelash, to your eyeball, because if you do, you may accidentally transfer some fibers on into your eye. And it's not going to hurt you or anything, but it's not very comfortable. So you just want to get a good coat of the fibers on the top like that. Alright, and after you have done the one coat of the fibers, you're going to redo the transplanting gel, because that seals it to your eyelash. But you definitely don't want to get too close to your eye, and you don't want to put too much on. If you put too much on, it will drop onto your cheek. So that's just one coat on my top eyelash, and it looks like this. Okay, so this eye is regular mascara, and this eye is one coat of 3D Fiber Lash. I'm going to close my eyes. And this mascara is buildable, so you can let this dry for a second, and you can do the other eye while it's drying. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. And again, I did transplanting gel first and get it really good and lathered. I know y'all are probably laughing by now, but he'd be alright. I know that my fella's probably laughing over there. He's watching me do this. Okay, so now the fibers are on. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that's what I was doing. And then now I'm closing it up with a transplanting gel. And you can either turn your brush like that, or you can just keep going from the bottom. You can do bottom or top, however you want. A lot of times I curl my eyelashes before I put anything on, just to kind of give it an extra boost. So basically, this is my eyelashes with one coat of 3D Fiber Lash mascara with no eyeliner. So I'm going to look down, and then I'm going to look up. Okay. Anyways, so I want to put one more coat on, because I want y'all to see how it does with two coats. So you do the same thing. You hit it with the transplanting gel, and I'm not going to go down quite as far as I did the first time, because I really just want the ends to be longer. I don't need any more volume throughout the middle. So these are the fibers now. I'm really just hitting the tips. And if you can see this, which I certainly hope you can see how long it's getting. So then you take and you get the transplanting gel again, and you just seal it up. And I have done this every day since I got my presenter kit. I actually bought my first tube of Fiber Lash mascara from my upline, Ricky Michelle Huffstetler. I bought it from her because I was so annoyed seeing the post about Younique and the mascara, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to look at it and see what it is. And I decided that I would buy it. And then once I bought it, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta switch makeup. I just have to get this kit. I want the pigments. Um, I want everything that comes in the whole shebang. That was the point of me joining. And I've been sick for like a few months now with different ailments. And this has been very great for me to have this little outlet. And it makes me feel beautiful. So it's worth it. It's worth the money if it makes you feel half as pretty as I do when I've got my lashes on and my face done. Okay, so I've been talking the whole time and I didn't tell you what I was doing, but I just hit it the second time with the fiber lashes. I'm closing up my second eye with the transplanting gel. And at this point, you can either stop or you can go again. I do find that whenever I do more than 2 coats, it gets a little hard to separate with my brow lash combo brush that I bought. But needless to say, this is 2 coats. I'm showing you now. With my baby eyelashes, they are now long thanks to this mascara. Excuse me. So, I want to show you this brush. Younique has this brow lash combo brush. I usually, when I put my whole face on, which I ain't got it all on tonight, but I brush my brows, and I have this crazy mole that I hate, which hopefully I'll be taking off sometime soon. But anyways, when you use the pigments, I use the pigments on my eyebrows to fill them in and kind of cover up my imperfections in my eyebrows. And I use this brush to kind of help me straighten that out. Then I take the metal end and I just brush through my lashes. And I think that my fella's over there giggling at me. But it'll be alright. I ain't got nothing better to do tonight. Okay. So I just kind of brush through any spots that may have stuck together unusually. And that's what I do there. I kind of do want to show you what it looks like when I put on eyeliner. I think I'm going to show you what it looks like with a Younique pigment eyeliner. I usually wear black eyeliners. Tonight I'm going to show you what this pigment looks like as an eyeliner. It's called Corrupted, and it's a matte color. But all you do is you open it and you turn it over and tap it out. It taps right into your little top. Excuse me. They say that you can put water in your pigments once you've tapped them out and it glides on like a liquid. I haven't tried that yet, but I'm going to one day soon. Anyway, so I have Younique as a presenter. They give you these brushes. You get about, I want to say 3 or 4 brushes when you get your presenter kit. You don't get the brow lash combo brush in the presenter kit, but you do get this currently right now, which the kit's about to change for October. But it comes with this handy dandy brow and eyeliner end of this brush. I use this to fill in my eyebrows, and I use this as a eyeliner. So I'm going to just show you really fast what it looks like as an eyeliner. So you just tap the brush into the pigment. And some people like a thin line of eyeliner. I've always used a thick line. And it kind of fell down on my face a little bit, but that's fine. You can always wipe that off. It's not a big deal. These pigments are sweat proof, and I love it because I sweat. As I have said previously in this video, I sweat a lot. So this is really great for me to not have, you know, all this stuff running down my face all day long. So, anyways, I've got that eye lined up. Now I'm going to go to the other eye. Probably can't see what I'm doing here, but it's kind of complicated. I'm in the dark, sitting at my desk, so. Okay. Alrighty. So basically, that's what the pigments look like as an eyeliner. You can actually take the same brush. It's got the brows, and then on the other side it's got the shader brush. I have some of this pigment left over in the top, and I don't want to waste it, so I'm just going to get the rest of it on this shader brush, and I'm going to shade the crease of my eye. If I was wearing black, it would be a good addition to what I'm wearing. Even if you're not wearing black and you just like black on your eyes. So this is basically how I would start a smoky eye. I have my pigments as eyeliner here, and I've started my smoky eye crease. I think I'm going to show you guys how to just finish the smoky eye while I got you on record here. I'm going to use a color called Glamorous. It's like a purple color. Purple is my favorite color, so I wear it a lot. But Glamorous is beautiful. I love it. So what I do whenever I'm changing colors, and I really love this brush, the shader brush. It's my favorite end, other than the brow, which is the same brush. Anyways, I just take my hand and I kind of get the excess color off, since I just used it for that black color. But I'm just going to put a little bit of this purple Glamorous in there. I'm actually going to put it on the top crease here. And some of you who know me personally know that I love to do my eyes. It's my favorite thing to do. And I'm actually going to put a little purple on the top too. Okay. And these pigments, they go a long way. They really do. Okay, so that's all of the purple. I've done it on both sides. It looks a little dark right now, but I'm about to fix that. So now I would be taking some shimmer pigment. The shimmer color that I'm going to use is Curious. It's like a white almost color. Just turn it over and tap it into the top. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my brush to the deluxe brush, just because I kind of want to get it all over coverage for this to kind of blend in the colors that I've put on my eyes, since they are so smoky. Okay, so I'm going to take the Curious and I'm going to kind of start at this end of my brow and work my way over to kind of blend that in. And then I'm going to tap the top of it. Now, I had a lot kind of fall on my face from all these dark colors. That's not a big deal. You can just take your makeup and go over it, or your powder. I actually have my compact handy, so I'm going to go kind of just go over that area to get rid of it. Okay. Getting a lot of messages and a lot of comments. Alright, so I'm going to finish up this eye. Still putting Curious on. I'm just finishing up the second eye. Okay. So basically, this is my, what I would call a smoky eye. Of course, if I had on my full face and had done my brows and all that, you'd be able to tell pretty good in the colors. But basically, this is what you get, the end result. My lashes are long. So that's the best way to use it and get that effect. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm here 24/7. Thank you.